Hello, it's Mercy here for the weekly summary for Sunday, the 4th of July 2021. It's been another one of those really big weeks where we've had three events or three things going on. Let's just, and we had a new mythic, of course, so let's just recap the week. We had Guild Wars, which we'll go and have a look at in a second. We've had the World Event Gathering Herbs, and we have had a Raid Boss. But quickly, let's just go have a look at the state of our guild at the moment. We have... Oh, wait a minute! Look at this! 229. We've broken the 300 barrier in ranking. I did notice a couple of days ago around 301, but I didn't expect we'd get up to. So that's quite a big deal, actually. It was a... we have long surpassed the goal that I had of getting up to the top 500, and we're just still cruising up, so that's really good news. Well done, everybody. When it comes to members, we're on 29 at the moment, so if you're watching this and you are not a member of our guild, then join. Why are you not joining? Our guild is amazing, and I will show you why we're amazing. So we have zillions of sentinels. Everybody's over level, well, like everybody's over level 1,000. Most people are up around 1,100. We've had a little bit of shuffling around down the bottom. Sentinels are pretty much, well, there's very little red going on. Everybody gives millions. It's just a fantastic guild. And we of course do have a Discord channel, which we have a library of teams. So worth joining. I've already done the promotions and demotions. We've had a couple of demotions for people who just haven't been playing the events, and we have had I think a promotion to Sentinel, or maybe we didn't. Oh, Mirrodin is very close to being promoted to Sentinel, but why didn't I do that? Must have been. Oh, I think it's because just needs to be higher up in the ranks for the events. I think was it. Otherwise, pretty close, meeting all the other requirements. Probably next week. Anyway, we complete all the tasks now pretty as a standard, and I don't know how many legendary tasks we've gone through. We've gone through 5 or 6. We've achieved 5 or 6 legendary tasks, I think, this week, so that's great. What else do we want to look at? Maybe that's about it. Okay, so let's look at the other things. So Guild Wars, we did pretty well in the Guild Wars, as you see. It was a pretty lame week, actually. We didn't have much opposition. Fool's Errant gave a valiant effort and no rest for sinners. They did well at getting 700,000, but we still beat them by 500,000, and that's because everybody, plays pretty much. So look at this. This is great. So there's a few more people to play for today, but we've won the Guild War easily. No dramas. Oh, Lex Toll, you did pretty well, actually. Okay, so. Yep, so smashed Guild Wars, which is great, and I'm always about the everybody playing, and there we have it. So everybody was playing. There were a couple of tricksy kind of teams this week. The last one we had was actually pretty tricksy. This guy here, I Am Gabriel, had a pretty good team that almost caught me, and Cipollino had a really good team. Was it Cipollino or Rabin? Had quite a good defense team. It was a Goblin team that almost got me, but otherwise we're doing pretty well. So that's Guild Wars. We always do well in Guild Wars. Gathering Herbs. We of course completed. If we go to rewards, we completed that on, I think, Friday night. And the raid boss started when we finished it in about 25 hours. So we absolutely... Oh, I've not collected it. We absolutely smashed this one. Only took 1 day. Come on, blue. Oh my word. That is awesome. Oh my word. That's what you... Oh, look, I'm glad that happened on the video. pretty happy about that. Thank you very much. Okay, thanks Guild for completing Raid Boss. That gave me a major Orb of Ascension. That's awesome. So yeah. So if you're looking to join our guild, do, because we complete everything. We help each other. We give teams. So let me just demonstrate our chat for a second. You know, look, there's Agent putting up a team that he's using for Green Guild Wars attack, and that happens to be the one that Lyric posted on Discord not so long ago, and that's actually the one I used. I used this today because Zeta was explaining there was a sneaky Lust team on defense that he was telling it, and he told us how to get by that one, so that was good. Here's Lex sharing his blue team from yesterday. Holy Triceratops sharing a Mithrillion team, which is the new mythic that we got on Fridays, and I'm actually going to play with that a bit later in this video. So we share teams a lot. I was sharing again. Lyric posted this team on Discord quite a while ago, but I only just got around to playing it. And I read it incorrectly because I thought he meant monster as an amazing team. So this is a monster team, does lots of damage. But he actually meant it's a monster team as in it's made up of monsters. But it's actually really good. Sugarrath's really cool. I really like this team. We might actually see that one. I might actually demonstrate that one later on. I think I will now. So yeah, there you go. So, and there's everybody helping each other with teams for the event. So there's more event teams. So this is a reason to join, to fight to be number 30. In fact, join as soon as it'll disappear in the next 24 hours. So definitely that place will disappear. So definitely join if you are tempted. Okay, what do we got coming up? I'm just going to change that so I don't forget later on. What do we got coming up this week? So not quite an exciting and eventful week as the one that's just gone by. What we've got coming up is we have got it's Suncrest week. We've got the campaign on Monday, of course, which is, I'm loving the campaign. I think the campaign, to me, the campaign is the best thing that's happened in the last year. I think the campaign's just awesome. Unfortunately, it's displaced Tower of Doom, which I really like Tower of Doom. And that sucks, but I really like the campaign. It's kept this game alive for me, and even though we've had things like a run of really crap new mythics, and we've had lycanthropy, which is just, I think it's a total failure of an addition to the game. It doesn't matter, because to me, campaign, just my Monday night playing campaign is one of the highlights of my week, so I really like that. So we've got Suncrest, we've got Swan May is Glory Troop, so that's great. Tuesday we've got Tuesday we've got where is the Eerie? Oh, there it is, right in the middle. Stonesong Eerie. Stonesong Eerie is yellow and red. So I think I've got it at 500. I think I just put through. I think I played right up to 500 with the finesse Shibanu team. But there'll be other options. There are other options in yellow, but that's not a bad team. I think I'm using a different yellow one up here. Actually, let me just see if I am. See if we can see another yellow one. The Warrens. Maybe I'm using another one on the Warrens. Nope. Don't know. Or maybe not. I have to think about it. Okay. So that's Tuesday is Stonesong Eerie, and of course Pet Rescue on Wednesday. We've got Martlet. Stormcaller is Suncrest, so Stormcaller will be Stormcaller Thursday. I think my Stormcallers. Let's just have a look. Where's my Stormcaller at? Where are you, Stormcaller? 100. Yeah. Okay. So I don't really need to do that, but I always do it because I like them. I like the gold, and I like playing on a Thursday. I seem to have time on that day. Friday is Arena. And Arena is one of those funny things. I really didn't like Arena before, but I'm actually coming to terms with Arena. I kind of like it now. You can re-roll if you get a terrible team. It's a bit better. It's a bit easier to play. And it's just a different pace. I kind of like it. So I will be playing Arena. I'm not playing it for the rewards because the rewards are a bunch of ass, but the trophies are worth it. Okay, so that's really the next week. So very little, really. You can leave this video now if that was what you came for. But I'm going to go over some teams. I've got some new mythic teams. And what did I say? I said I was going to show you another team, didn't I? I can't remember which team I was going to show you. I mentioned it just before. Can't see it. Okay, so I'm going to show you some new mythic teams. So let's start with... So the new mythic, of course, is Mithrillion. We could play PvP, or we could play... I like playing Gulvania. Gulvania is kind of my go-to. Let's play Gulvania. So we're going to go to Gulvania and we're going to play one of these new teams. So let's go explore. Explore 12. That's not the team I'm going to show you first. That one came from our guild. Tacit. So Tacit put up a couple of teams. This was the better one, I thought. Tacit was very down on Mithrillion, which I kind of agree. I've really struggled to find a team. I'll show you the process of what I went through when I show you our other team member, other guild members' team. But this one kind of shows you what Mithrillion about. So Mithrillion anyway explodes 3x3 block, which I'm going to talk about because all the YouTubers completely read this incorrectly. Exploding a 3x3 block, like I said in my last video, actually means you're wiping out on the board. You're exploding a 3x3 block, but it means a 5x5 block disappears, which isn't as good as isn't as good as a destroy 5x5, which is what Obsidious does. Obsidious because you get the mana for all the 25 gems in that 5x5 block, but you don't get, when you explode a 3x3, although on the board a 5x5 square disappears, you don't get all the mana for all the gems that disappear, because when you explode, is it like a quarter or something? I can't remember. Is it half or a quarter or something like that of the mana for the gems? So you don't get as much mana. It's not as good. So exploding a 3x3, although it takes out the same space, a 5x5 block, it doesn't generate as much mana as Obsidious does. So even Tacit got that wrong in his video when he was describing it, and all through the week I've been watching on Discord channels people describing how this is a bug and it's an error, and other devs going to fix it, but no, it's playing exactly as it should play. So I've been laughing at that all week, all weekend. Okay, so Mithrillion. So the things Mithrillion does do: reflects 75% of skull damage, so skull damage that occurs on it. I'm guessing it rather than anybody else. It reflects back, which is actually sounds great, but it's not that much. Reduces spell damage by 50%, which is great. And that's neither here nor there. Gain some armor, and barriers everybody. So barriers all random allies for skulls, and we'll see that in play. But there's actually a troop, and I can't remember what the troop's called. It's one from one of the delves who does exactly the same thing, except not a 3x3 block. It explodes one gem, so really it takes out a 3x3 block when you're talking about trapping skulls, but it does the same thing. And that's actually the more useful part of Mithrillion is this the barrier. But there's so many other things that do barriers. You know, there's Titan, there's Sentinel, there's a whole lot of troops, there's Dawnbringer. Do you really need it in your first troop? Well, you do if it does other good stuff, but let's see if it does, because it doesn't do any damage. That's the main thing to think about this guy. He doesn't do any damage, and more importantly, his attack doesn't go up. And that's, you'll see my thinking later on when I do some teams. So anyway, this is Tacit's team. Tacit did 3 teams. This I thought was the better one. It feels really clunky. Beatrix is there to be the attack, to do damage dealer, and it kind of just feels clunky. So let's see it in action anyway. Let's see what Tacit was thinking when he did this. So okay, so I'm guessing the strategy is to get up. What's it called? Twin Claws. Get Twin Claws up. Can we do that? No, we can't. We're supposed to be able to take those to get rid of them. Twin Claws is purple, and there we go. So we're getting Twin Claws up because this guy's worth a lot of mana. 24 mana is a lot for a tank. That's a lot of mana to get that guy up. I'm just thinking about now. The mana on this other troop that does almost everything Mithrillion does is 13, so it's kind of a pointless troop. Anyway, yellows and purples. Sorry, but completely distracted. I can't see any, so we're going to go for that. Still none. Still none. Still none. Still none. Let's go for Mithrillion's colours. Oh no, there's a 4-match anyway. Okay, we got Twin Claws up. Any 4 matches? No. Twin Claws. Let's go. Come on, look, see how slow the start is. Unbelievable. It's just ridiculous. So let's use this to get. Okay, so Mithrillion's going. So Mithrillion's actually been really badly damaged by now. So even the bonus we're going to get is not going to help. Well, it's going to just recover loss from a slow start. So it's actually what we're after here is the thing we're actually after from Mithrillion is we're after the barriers. So remember I said it's a 5x, although it says 3x3 block, it's a 5x5. So if I put it there, it will take out all those four skulls within that block there. If I put it there, that'll only take 3. If I put it there, that'll take 4. But that gives us a Doom skull as well. So let's put it there. So that'll bury everybody and give us a wee bit of extra damage. Okay, so Beatrix is who we want to be doing damage to these guys, because these guys are fairly tough. So let's get Twin Claws up again. Okay, hopefully we get to do more. Oh, actually there's a purple. Let's take that. Because it's like I said, okay, if we've got Twin Claws and Obsidious, let's do Obsidious because he does damage and he does a big chunk of destroy. And we want to get Beatrix up, so we want some blues and some greens. So let's, although he's mana blocked by Mithrillion, so let's take out. We don't want them to get that, so let's go there. Okay, we've got Twin Claws. So this mana blocking Queen Beatrix is a really bad move here because Queen Beatrix has been on 3/16 for ages. So what that means is we should probably just not cast Mithrillion when Mithrillion comes up. So that's actually super lame if you can't cast your first guy as soon as he comes up because you need to charge this guy. Lycanthropy I hate, so we're going to take out the Lycanthropy. At least give it to him so we don't get it. I do kind of want to use Mithrillion now because I want to take out a lot of these skulls because his attack is lame. So matching those doesn't do much good. We need to actually kind of take them out, and at least we're getting 15 from that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take him out, and if I put it there, it'll get the whole. That'll take all of that massive block of skulls there. Let's just do that for extra mana and extra turn. We've still got Twin Claws up. We've got Obsidious up. I really want these blues and greens, but even using Obsidious is not going to destroy enough, is it? Let's do it though, because at least Obsidious does some damage. Let me smack some blues and greens probably there. Okay, Twin Claws is up. So, oh my word, see how long this battle is, I don't know, we went to like 5 minutes now. This is just ridiculous. I'm not going to cast Mithrillion. We're all barriered except Obsidious. I really, really, really want Beatrix up because I just so want to do damage. Can't happen at the moment. Come on, how are we going to get you up? Nope, no good there. Let's go for Obsidious then. Still got some barriers, so we're still fine there. Let's take some skulls. Oh, this is so lame. Oh my god. Okay. Have we got Beatrix up yet? Oh no, we haven't. Can I cast Mithrillion yet? Probably need some barriers up because we're a bit barriered down. Let's do some greens and blues. There's some right there. Hooray! Beatrix is up. I want those barriers though, don't I? Oh no, I don't need them at the moment. Let's do some Beatrix damage. Unable to loop. Let's get Beatrix going again though. We would need to kill these people. What's the best thing to do? Probably that. Let's get, if I go there, that will get 1, 2, 3. Can I get 4? I can't. If I go there, it'll get me 4. So that was going for my barriers. Let's get some greens and blues. If I go there, that'll net me some greens and blues. No, none of them went to Beatrix, so that's just very sad and lame. We need to just see how this is excruciating. I'm just really demonstrating how really excruciating this this team is. I mean, this is a 12. This is a. Oh, whoops! Sorry, he was entangled. You know, and I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing badly. That's you just that. Okay. So anyway, that's just. This is why Tacit thinks it's terrible, of course. So okay, that was just disgraceful. We're going to move on to. We've got a mini boss. We're going to move on to the next team. So very disappointing. Let's go down to the next one I found. That one here. This one I got off a Discord channel. And you can see what they're doing here. So they're saying, oh, they've gone, okay, well, at least he's going to tank and get his armor up. Let's make the use of that with Tesla. Again, Tesla's mana blocked, so that's a problem. But if we just flood the world with mana generation, then it probably won't matter. So we've got Sentinel, like I said before, Sentinel for our barriers. And here's our mana generation here, and they're not blocked, so potentially this could work. So it should work better than the last one. We haven't got mana blocking, we've got lots more mana generation. Let's unleash the potential of Mithrillion. Let's just get rid of that first. You don't want Mithrillion can actually die really early on. So you've got to be quite careful not to lose Mithrillion to his skulls early on. Even though he's got 75% skull reduction, he's really vulnerable to it. Okay, so I want a brown match, I don't want a green match, I don't want a brown match or a purple match. I've got a purple match there. Okay, so we're away. I might let that go and trust that I'm going to destroy that match, which I did. Unfortunately that didn't loop. Browns aren't matching. I don't have another purple match. So what the hell, I'll just take some out. So here's my logic. So you generate lots of skulls with this guy for some reason, but you don't end up doing much damage, which is very disappointing. Okay, so I should cast it really to get the barriers at this point. If I take that, I'm going to lose that. I can't do manage. It would be nice to have those, but I really actually need the. If I cast it there, I might be able to disrupt both those matches. Yeah, I can. And yeah, that's good. Okay, so hopefully let's crank on into some mana generation. I don't need to take that match because that'll just loop it. So let's just keep on looping it. And here we go. So we've got Tesla up and we've got a bit of extra. But really, you know, Tesla and the Shield of Iskaya team would have well blown this team out of the water by now. Do I bother taking it? Let's get a dust storm up anyway, and then we can carry on rinse and repeating until we get Tesla up, and then we'll go again. But the funny thing is, we're not actually really using Mithrillion, so let's use it then, because we've lost some of our. It's 4. If I go there, I'll get 4. Let's get some of our barriers back, and we've gone up a little bit, so at least we'll do some more damage when we do Tesla again. So at least there's lots of mana generation. Let's hit them again, and there we go. So it takes a long time. Again, too slow. So that's that one. Hooray! We've got a mythic boss. So that means lots of challenge for. So that's actually not too bad. I mean, we were never in danger of losing that. Never ever. So that's one thing to think about, I guess. I guess if you are a sort of 700th level and Mithrillion's your second mythic, and you've got no others, this is going to be really, really good. So Mithrillion will be pretty useful to a mid-level player who has few mythics, because it will allow you to enter the world of Explore 12s. Earlier than you probably would. So actually, for a mid-level player, Mithrillion, or an early level player, Mithrillion is going to be quite good, but just not for an endgame player. Okay, so this was created by, who was it created by? It was created by one of the guys in a guild. Can I see who it was? That's Agamemnon's one. Holy Triceratops. There we go. So Holy Triceratops did it. So he's complaining about it works well, but Doomglaive, it might be better without Doomglaive with something else. So we'll go back and have a look at. We might even go back and have a look at Mithrillion's one. But anyway, so okay, Holy Triceratops gave us this team. So looking at this team, so what is it doing? So mana generation, skull damage, tank, protection, giving you all the protection down there, and charging Zul'Goth to kill everybody individually. And you can already see this is going to be slow. I mean, you're mana blocked again, you're mana blocked again. Zul'Goth is mana blocked on all 3. So Zul'Goth is going to be very hard to charge. But interestingly enough, it doesn't go as slow as the other ones. And I've never really got the opportunity to use the Doomed Glaive, because you still need the match for the Doomed Glaive, so that's kind of interesting. But did you just see how fast that Mithrillion charged on this one? Whether that was the board just being good. Yeah, okay. So anyway, we've got Mithrillion up, so we might as well cast it. Let's get some. There we go. We'll get 3 barriers up. Oh, it didn't barrier itself. That's a bit lame. But look, it's up straight away. So that was really interesting. That's kind of funny, isn't it? I'm going to match this way to get lycanthropy. Then I will get Mithrillion to barrier itself. So have we got brown gems to Doomskulls helping us? No. I'll do that to get Zul'Goth up. Brown gems, that's not enough to do the glaive. Let's just use that, and then we'll get Zul'Goth going. Who do we want to actually kill? Probably him, or Draculus. Probably him. So you can already see that this one isn't actually too bad. I won't worry about casting him just yet. Oh, so well, let's do it to get the barrier. Okay, so we're all barriered up. Let's launch into getting Zolgoth up again now. Still no brown matches, so glaive can't really be used. So this is kind of a useless weapon. So Holy Triceratops was right. Just enough to kill him. Doom glaive though does give you the entangle, doesn't it? Tangling. So it's worth casting to get that tangle up. Will it do anything? Let's do it anyway. Let's get that tangle. He's got some more skulls because we can use these skulls while he can't. Again, it's so annoying that so this is the thing about this. If this increased his attack increased even slightly, it would suddenly be quite useful, but it just doesn't. So it's really kind of lame in that regard. Very, very disappointing. Oh look, we can use the glaive. We've got a 4-match with brown gems. Let's do it. Hooray! Boom! End. So we only end up using Zolgoth once. But anyway, you can see that team is actually the best team we've seen so far. And it works a lot faster. There's many more ways of killing people with it. More attack. Doesn't rely on just Mithrillion just being a lame kind of tank. So let's get an Nisha, eh? Guard. Alright, office. Meh. Okay, so anyway, those are those 3 teams. So this is what, I'm just going to show you a little bit of where my thoughts were. So when I thought about making a team, I was like, hey, this team that Holy Triceratops put in there is pretty good, but Zolgoth, did we really use them? And are we really using that weapon? So this is what I did. I went, what green weapons just does everybody love? And do we actually I didn't do that at all. I said, what yellow weapon? Because then let's not mana block anybody. But then I thought, actually green weapon's fine because it's not mana blocking any below. And when you go through, there's actually little... That would possibly be one to use, but because it's got leaf and lightning, which will both give us more things, it does damage to an enemy, but we don't have Zulkari allies, so pretty not working. And there's really nothing else. Mystery Egg maybe, but it's red and yellow, so it doesn't help us. Primal Axe, no. Again, Wild Plains. Rope Dart doesn't really help us. It's very little in yellow. Stoneflight maybe? Storm deal double damage? No. Okay, so nothing really helped us there. Possibly Doomed Axe, because then we're just doing the same as what this is doing in a way. Doomed Gavel maybe, it's got an explode, so that would probably be alright. So we could do that, but I decided not to. I tried that and decided not to, and decided that I want to do this because even though it's mana blocked, this is going to make... What's wrong with that? Oh. So let's chuck essence. Let's chuck essence in there. Let's keep Thrall. And I said Zolgoth we just didn't use him enough, and he's so incredibly mana blocked. He's totally mana blocked, so that's kind of useless. Even though you saw it wasn't as useless as the other teams. So what we're going to do is we're going to say we want to, and I've been saying it very many times, we want to increase Mithrillion's armor. I mean attack actually, not his armor. So we want this lady to be playing, and she's not mana blacked in brown. So at least she's mana blocked in purple, she's mana blocked in green. We're going to be producing lots of green though, especially with Essence, and she creates her own green, so hopefully this goes quite quickly, and hopefully we get some skulls up. Hopefully it makes Mithrillion work. Is green-red the best combination minus purple? No, it is not. We don't want that minus purple. What do we want? So we want green and purple. We definitely want green. Green, purple, minus purple, green minus yellow. That will be fine. Then we don't. Green, purple minus red. We don't want that. Although that's not a disaster. We definitely don't want a minus brown. No, let's do that. Yep, let's do that. That'll help Thrall, so that's fine. Archer, is Archer the best one? Possibly not. Oops, let's go back to the troops. Possibly not. Let's go back to. I think the class that will be good for this one will be Orb Weaver, because Orb Weaver. What Orb Weaver does. Root Trap. Nature's Aura, yep, we want greens. Rising Shadows, so those are all good. Haunted Weave, what does Haunted Weave do? Weave a random element, summon a troop, that's no good. Purple allies gain 2 life. Let's do that one. Shadow Scales. Jewelry. Is jewelry or a relic? I can't remember. Possibly a relic. Okay, yep, that'll be fine. Oh, no. Poison random enemy matching purple gems. Yep, let's do that. Okay, so we're using Orb Weaver. So let's see how this one goes. So we're back to Galvania, to be fair. Back to 12. This time we are going to use this team here. How are we going to go? Actually, I genuinely don't know. We get a 4-match to start with, which is a bit of luck. Purples and greens, so let's do that. That's nice. Okay, we're away. Whoa, we've got Mithrillion up. Okay, now so it's worth casting straight away. Oops, even though no, let's do that. Worth casting straight away because then we get those barriers. So the barriers are quite useful. We're only going to get 3 of them, but better than nothing. And we got them on good troops. We're not going to bother with that attack, but we will a bit later. We're going to trust. Yes, so we've got the Queen up. So here we go. We can actually, we've already root trapped there. We have got Essence of Evil up, which we could Essence of Evil one of these tough guys. We've got Mithrillion up again. They're all buried. So let's actually get Wild Queen going. Because we're going to do this, we're going to steal 46 attack from an enemy and we're going to give it to Mithrillion. So suddenly Mithrillion's are going to become useful. Whoa, look at that! So now you become useful and now you actually get to hurt people, which you've just done. And we could actually that'll kill you. So we've just made this team. Oh my word, we've made the team good. Unbelievable. So same, we're still buried, so I'm going to Wild Queen again. We'll take more attack. Hey, we're on 140 now, so let's do some more attack. Oh, we must have just Rising Shadows, that guy. And wait a minute, what have we just discovered? This team's going fast. Unbelievable. Let's carry on. It'd be nice to get Wild Queen up again. But it's gone. The team's... Oh my word, it worked quickly. Okay, so we have got a good team for this guy, but actually, funnily enough, it's actually a good Wild Queen team. And it's actually good, this team is good because it's Essence of Evil and the Wild Queen, because that combination's good. Those 3 cards, if you chuck anything in the first place, anything, it makes that team exactly the same. So that team would be exactly the same if you have anything in here. Actually, almost anything's better. Gorgotha would be better. Hiking Iron Gut, Tina 1000, Tina 9000 would be wonderful. Anything that increases its anything that does damage and increases its armor would be great. Would do better than Mithrillion. This just happens to be a good team because these other three cards are good together. And Orb Weaver did that in Tangle. So this team is a good team, but pretty much any card in Mithrillion's place would do exactly the same thing. You might have to change to a Sentinel or Titan to get your barrier, but essentially it's a useless mythic is my my conclusion from this long epic video. Anyway, so that was my team. That's my argument for that team. That's my argument for agreeing with Tacit. And that's all I'm going to do. So it has been a wonderful week again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for our guild, you know, completing Guild Wars, absolutely smashing them out of the park. I can't remember if I showed the ranking. 1.25 million, and we're still climbing because everybody hasn't played yet today. So absolutely smashing them out of the park, and completing events and being awesome sports and donating lots of actually I'm going to do the same. Let me see. No, I'm not. Lots of legendary tasks. Just thank you very much for making this game so awesome. I have a great time with it. It's a bit disappointing about the Mythic this week, but I had a lot of fun testing it and playing with the teams that I saw other people using, and then sort of coming up with my own one. So thank you very much for that. That was a lot of fun. This week's a bit of a slower week coming up, but maybe you can focus on your delves, and I just want to inspire you because I've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks, where I've been going around in a circle with these sort of 6 around here, trying to get them all up to 500, or for these 5, sorry, trying to get them to 500, and they're all now up to 500. So I've got them all up to level 140 Horde and above, and they're all up to level 500, and so the next step will be to work through them on doing Pure, but I'm still trying to get everybody up to level 500 first, and now I'm moving up here because I've got to do Crypt Keepers, Silver Necropolis, Weirwoods, and the Warrens. So I'm going to be working on those 4, and they will be, I think, the last 4. Oh, and Fangmore. They will be the last ones I need to do to get up to 500. So for the next month or so, I'm going to be just circling around these guys with my daily delve and getting them up. So let's just have a look how we're going here. So so that's a team to use there, red purple. What else am I using? That's not bad, that team. Silver Necropolis, I don't even know what I'm using for Silver Necropolis. Oh yeah, I like this team. This team's cool. Okay, I'm going to extend the video just a little bit longer to show you this team. I really quite like this team. So let's just do a battle with this one. Yeah, I quite enjoy this team. I like the Great Moor for some reason. Can't get any browns up. That's a shame. I want to get the browns up there. Oh, well, let's just get these guys up. There we go. That's nice. Okay, so just use the Great Moor right away. Let's take out. Is it Draugr, the one we don't want? Draining mana. Who do we want to kill? Let's just take Draugr out, actually. And now it's just a matter of hiking Iron Gut, working through them. And nicely enough, we've got Sycorax here that can get Iron Guard up as well. And if you can't get, if Psychorax isn't up, then you just use Mountain Crusher. It's a nice working. We haven't got a brown up. It's a nice team, this one. I really, I've got a lot of confidence in it. I really like it. I still can't get Mountain Crusher up. That's a shame. Oops. Just do that to avoid getting hit. Here we go. So again, Mountain Crusher gets going. Hiking Iron Gut. And there you go. So nice sweet team. Doesn't have any stuns except for on Mountain Crusher, but for this delve it works pretty well. Okay, look for those on Discord. Have a good week. Thank you very much. And again, thank you very much for making this game so fun. Bye bye.